Luna Rebirth Floating Islands Expedition Area. These expedition areas are great for getting not just pet experience and pet seal crystal experience, but pets themselves in all forms. Hello all, my name is Daniel and welcome to Twisted Geek. And welcome to my new session that is Luna Rebirth. It has been a little while, I did take ill for a little bit, so now I'm going to compile a lot of different videos into one, and this time I'm going to take you through all the expedition areas from level 2 up to level 6 of completion. So as you can see here, we're in the last 5 levels of this second area, and what we're going to blast through, have a quick fight with the bosses, see what kind of cards and that they actually give us, what we can use. I normally try to go for a few different things. Defense is one of the big ones, as well as getting some more MP or healing near the end as well. If it gives you certain options, I always go for normally the attack if possible, and try to just break through and take out the boss as fast as possible. And we've got 2 more levels here to go, and then we will complete this one, and we'll get our score as well and see how well we are doing in comparison to others on that leaderboard. And here we go, we've got the final boss. We're going to bash straight into this, and this shouldn't take too long. We should hopefully just blast straight through him, get that all sorted, and here we go, going last couple of hits, and there we go, there's a victory. There's our new score of 16,131. I don't think that's going to put us very far at the moment, and this one I wouldn't have, but we'll surely make ourselves way through on the Forbidden Zone of Darkness next. And there you can see some of the pet crystal experience, pet experience, as well as some SR pet shards. Currently there in 90th position, this is very, very early on, so go straight to the next one, and we're already at, of course, the last 5. I'm not going to show you every single stage all up there, that'll be a little bit boring, a little bit repetitive, so we're just going to show the last 5 or last couple of stages, and we'll go from there. Again, as you can see on this point, my level is 75 here. I think in my last video I was about level 43, 45, something like that. That has now changed, and it will be changing a lot again in later videos, and you'll see this change as well as we progress through these different stages to the higher levels of the expedition. There's a variety of bosses and different ones we can face. Some we'll end up facing the same ones multiple times just because I always go for the higher power, combat power, because that gives them extra more points. And normally in these last levels as well, probably every single card you will get will be a gold card. So there's going to be a lot of benefits to them, to make sure you choose the right card for your team and what you're expecting to do. Whether it's going to be more straight on damage, or you need a little bit more tankiness so you can survive, so your character can do that damage over time. And there we go, as we go up as well, all these experiences normally double. So the last one there was 800 for the seal crystals, this time it's 1600. And the next one will double up again and double up again. And then we'll go into Purgatory Purgatory Ablaze. As you see already, just from that shot, we're up 9 levels. Now currently level 77, so we're moving up, and we're firing on through to the next lot of bosses. I think in these cases as well, if you're joining a server which has already got people at quite high level on these, I wouldn't really worry about actually attacking the highest combat power monster for the most points. So it's not really going to affect anything until you get onto an expedition area which is on par with the people who've been there. So in these ones, it's probably just a case of just getting through, so then every single day you can go in and you can claim your chest to get your extra shards, your crystals, and your experience for your pets in order to level them up faster. The pet seals you get from the trial tower, as you get higher and higher up in the trial tower, I think it's every 20 or 30 levels you get a pet seal. That cuts off as well once you get 4 sets of pet seals. That's 4 sets of 6. And then you can upgrade them through from the green to blue to purple, and then I think up to gold. In later videos I'll show this a bit more. I'm up to the purple section. I'm just 1 or 2 seals off of getting a full set of purple, which then unlocks a new title, which is what I've been aiming for. And there we go, there we got the victory, 64,000. Massive difference on the last one, which was only 16,000. So you can see every time you get an expedition here and you complete it, you do get a lot more points, especially try to go for the higher ones. And we unlock that other chest there you go, 3,200. And now we're starting to get the SSR pet shards. Definitely something that we want. So the more we get completed, the better it's going to be. So we can get more SSR pets later on down the line, because they're not the easiest or quickest to get. So going through these expeditions is definitely a good way to go. And as you see there, I'm now at rank 6. Also on level 80, so it does take a few levels sometimes to get up to that. This all does depend as well on what your character stats are, what your overall levels are, your skill levels, and essentially which class type you went for each of your characters. It seems that a lot of people will go like say assassin and then have a secondary character as a tank. It does a lot more damage, but I've always preferred to have a main tank and then build the DPS and stuff around that and the heals around that, and that will help later on in the game as them characters skills start to get higher and we advance them skills a lot more. As you can see as well throughout this, we are facing different monsters on different levels. The background changes a little bit, so it keeps it a little bit more fresh and that for it. Skills will change and alter as it goes, depending on which ones I've unlocked at the time and what else I'm able to do at that time. And you'll see on the bottom as well around the characters, they have like a colour frame around them. That colour frame is their limit break. The higher limit break they get, the different colours of that frame it goes, and the more knots of face you need in order to get that limit break. The limit break for your other characters, your companions, really helps to boost their stats by quite a bit. So it's always beneficial, especially if you want your main DPS first or something like that, to get that extra boost to not only health but attack power, attack penetration, sometimes defense and physical percentage upgrades and stuff like that. It's definitely a way to go. Just try and save them up as much as you can and figure out which character you want to go first and then go from there. I'm not quite sure how far the limit breaks go. I think the highest I've seen is limit break 7 someone's had, so just got to keep an eye on that and see how high that basically can go. But of course, the higher it goes, the more you're going to need for the knots, and the knots, I think you get a maximum of 5 a day, so it does take some time. Considering the level break, not the level of my character's on there now, but one on here, but my level of my character currently on is actually 125 knots for the level break, so yes, it is going to take a little while to get there. Like I say as well here, each time always going to go for that highest level monster, get that most points, because I'm getting higher and higher up on that leaderboard, so the more points I can get, the closer I'm going to get to the top, and then eventually hopefully surpass them people and get to the very tippy top. What you notice as well is these cards, just general cards that you get for extra power, these do change on the different levels. You have the standard of your defenses and healths and NP breaks and physical attack increases and things like that. But overall, these can change about a lot, so keep an eye on them because they're not always the same each time around. And here we are taking on the final boss of this level. And so you see as well here again that the score jumps up a lot from that 60,000 we had previously. And she's going to fall in a second. There she goes, that's her gone. So they see 141,000, over double again from last time. And there we go, another SSR pet shard. Always comes in handy. And don't forget, every day these chests, you can claim these chests every single day. So of course, the higher up in these expeditions you get, the more of them shards you're going to get, and the more pets you can start to unlock. And when you come past as well, you can see here you do get all these extra awards inside of your mail chest if you don't collect them from the end. And it says you can go do a quick collect. If not, and you complete the expedition, it'll come into your mailbox and you get all them extra bits right in there. So here we go as well on the Treasure Valley. And same boss as the last round, but that is fine. We're doing straight to the very last boss straight off the bat. Level 30. And as you see as well, my level has increased a lot. I'm level 89. And the frames around my characters are now gold. Each one of them has had a limit break up, which are a lot more powerful in order to help me progress further. And of course, for them to deal more damage and survive longer in these kind of battles. And you'll see a massive difference there. See, 281,000. It's a big difference that that's time before. It's double again to get to that level. And each time the rewards on there, other than the pet shards double and double, And as you can see, I've ended up in second place, and there's not much in it at all, but 1600 points in it, and that was it. And there we go again, all the shards that we didn't collect during it, all experience, all comes into our mailbox there for us. So that's it everyone, that is going from level 2 to level 6 in the expedition. These are constantly getting more added with every update, so I will give an update later on of how far I've got and any new ones that come out and what the difference in points and stuff like that is. So keep tuned, so stay tuned for upcoming videos of more Luna Rebirth. I'll be giving another update, like I say, of where my characters are currently at because of the big time gap, and an overview of everything else. My name's been Daniel, this has been Twisted Geek, hope you have an awesome week. Cheers.